Journey of improvement often takes two paths, Kaizen and Kaikaku. These Japanese terms describe fundamentally different approaches to implement changes. Kaizen focuses on small continuous improvements, while Kaikaku represents dramatic, transformative shifts. Understanding both helps us choose the right approach for the challenges we face. Kaizen translates to change for better. It's rooted in Japanese manufacturing, especially at Toyota, where employees at every level contributed ideas for small incremental improvements. What makes Kaizen so powerful is its simplicity. Small changes, steadily implemented, compound over time to create substantial improvement without major disruption. If something doesn't work, course correction is quick and the cost is generally manageable. This low risk iterative approach encourages ongoing learning and experimentation. Kaikaku, on the other hand, is about radical change. The word itself means revolutionary transformation. Unlike Kaizen's gradual adjustments, Kaikaku seeks to overhaul entire systems in one bold move. While Kaikaku can deliver significant results, it demands substantial upfront resources and carries much higher risk. It often disrupts established processes and can be disorienting to those involved. And when successful, it brings sweeping changes that fundamentally reshape an organization or system. Consider the parallels to agile and waterfall mindsets. Kaizen mirrors agile iterative approach, emphasizing adaptability and continuous delivery. Each step builds on the last, allowing room for learning along the way. Kaikaku aligns more closely with Waterfall's comprehensive planning and single pass implementation, where everything is designed and executed in one grand effort. While Kaikaku may be necessary in rare cases, such as overhauling an outdated, unsustainable business model, Kaizen often provides more sustainable, flexible, and safer steps forward. Let's look at Kaizen in action. This channel's journey is a perfect example. When I started, I had a clear vision and no detailed roadmap because I had no experience and everything to learn and discover. Could have waited to learn everything up front, meticulously planning every step. After a long time, perhaps years, I might have then started. Realistically, though, that probably would have never happened. Instead, I embraced the Kaizen way. I set a date to begin and anchored my efforts with a simple focus: deliver weekly content and improve one small thing with each video. The key wasn't perfection, it was starting. By focusing on incremental improvements, I began to build momentum. Every enhancement added to the foundation, steadily building consistency and progress. This approach has kept the process manageable while allowing me to learn, adapt, and grow along the way. I chose to start with the live streams because they're harder to produce. They pushed me out of my comfort zone, forcing me to confront challenges quickly and identify areas for growth. I had to improve audio quality, refine delivery, and learn better production techniques. And that was just the beginning. Every improvement hasn't been perfect, and there is no grand strategy. It has been about learning by doing and making steady progress, one small change at a time. Over time, those initial efforts have created a foundation that has allowed me to transition to daily videos. Big milestone made possible only through the groundwork laid with Kaizen. This is a continuous, never ending process. I have a long list of ideas to keep making this channel incrementally better. Key is balance, making adjustments without disrupting the flow of content, avoiding confusion, and keeping changes manageable. This approach has allowed me to move the channel forward without overwhelming you with dizzying wholesale changes or myself with unrealistic workflows. This journey reflects how Kaizen works, not with grand gestures, but with steady, purposeful steps that lead to meaningful, lasting progress. Kaizen also underpins how AI systems evolve. Large language models, for example, improve incrementally. Each training epoch fine tunes their capabilities, and every user interaction generates new data for refinement. This step by step process mirrors the way Kaizen enables sustainable growth in human driven systems. Now, what about Kaikaku? There are moments when radical transformation is unavoidable. For instance, an organization stuck with systemic inefficiencies or operating under severely outdated models might face no choice but to make a dramatic pivot. In these situations, Kaikaku becomes a tool for survival, a way to overhaul systems that are no longer viable. However, Kaikaku carries high stakes, leaving little room for error. It requires significant upfront planning, thorough preparation, and the ability to adapt quickly once the change is in motion. Otherwise, the disruption Kaikaku creates can outweigh its potential benefits, sometimes destabilizing teams, processes, or even entire organizations. That's why, unless absolutely necessary, the Kaizen approach is often the safer and more sustainable choice. With Kaizen, you can focus on gradual improvements without overwhelming risks associated with radical shifts. Noteworthy is that Kaizen only works when there's consistent action. Procrastination, waiting for the perfect time to start or take the next step, won't deliver the progress you need. The key is to commit to small steps, to take action now, and to trust that those incremental improvements will deliver something remarkable over time. If you're ready to embrace Kaizen, start with something small. So small it feels almost trivial and embarrassing not to do. Maybe it's improving one aspect of your daily routine or streamlining a single step in your workflow. The key isn't the size of the change, it's the commitment to consistent progress. Track your improvements, stay disciplined, and let the process build over time. It's a simple formula, yet one that can create profound results. The first steps may feel awkward or challenging, and as the habit develops, it becomes second nature. Sustained progress comes from two things: commitment and discipline. Small improvements might seem insignificant alone, and over time, their combined impact can be extraordinary. The journey of 1,000 miles truly begins with a single step and continues one steady step at a time. What's one small improvement that you'll commit to today? Share your goals in the comments. We'd love to cheer you on and celebrate your progress. And if you found this helpful, stay tuned for more insights on building adaptive, resilient organizations in the era of AI. Thanks for watching.